Welcome to our radiation zone and another episode of MeatballCraft. So today, what can we do? Well, last episode we got our depleted LEU 235 going, which means we can finally make this bloodmaster tome, and I have no idea what we needed it for in the first place. But I think it's Nether Sky Amber, which is used. This looks familiar. Paragenic. This looks familiar. That looks familiar. That's what sent us down the rabbit hole in the first place. So to make this, I think all we need now is just a book. We need a book. And we also, a couple episodes ago, got the soul. Filled this up with the blaze. And there we go. A bloodmaster tome. Look at that. Huge progress right at the beginning. Fantastic. You love to see it. So let's go ahead and claim that quest. Here we get 6 LEU 235. Did we go overkill? Like, what is 6 of this gonna do for me? Not a thing. Okay. We see a hole in the floor. Go ahead and do that. Do I right click this? You unlock the bloodmaster stage. Cool. So let's put that in there. Just to keep it around. Which means next, it seems like they really want us to get Chironite. Didn't you want us to get? No, we're already top tier. Don't think about this too much. Fission reactor casing. To make fission easier, just whenever I thought things were starting to make sense. So fission reactor casing. What? Why? What is this gonna do? Oh, it unlocked a different recipe for us, but it's really not a different recipe. Okay, so it gets 12. Instead of 6, which saves on everything else in here. And the meatballium comes from a fuel reprocessor of depleted LEFHM. Do we want to go down another path, or do we want to get into some more multi-blocks? I say we mix up here and get into some multi-blocks. So we need to create Nether Sky Amber. Which is, how much of this is used? 4. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know what else is it used for. Okay, so we need at least 4 of these for now. To make them, we're gonna need a smash statue, which we've already killed that guy. Depleted LEU 235, which we already have, and the ancient entity statue. I think we have all this. They're gonna be over here. Ancient entity statue. I will take you. And then Smasher. This guy. No, wait, that's ornate. What did I do with the Smasher guy? Oh, I know we got it. Uh-oh. What happened to him? It's just a craft, I guess. So if we just craft it back into the Smash statue. To duplicate it. Oh, that's how you duplicate it? I don't want to do that. We could do it. We could do it. Let's see. Crystallized. Maybe not. I don't think we can do it actually because of that. But we can get them from a loot fabricator of the Smash stuff. So I guess we should probably troll idol. What? Oh. Okay, so we just do this. Okay. Do this, and then we get a data model. Do this, we do that, and then we need to kill him 6 times. But before we do that, I want to level up our astral sorcery stuff, and I think I know how I want to do it. We'll need a shifting star. We're unaligning ourselves from Dissidia right now. Our light fades, so we gotta go to our astral area. And then we need to grab... who is it? I think it's this person. Yes. Do this. We need spectral relays. So we need to put a spectral relay here. Here. Move you, move you. Boom, boom. We will attune ourselves to the builder perk. Now that we're attuned, we can open up our perks, and as you see, we get kind of reset. I wonder, how can I not reset our stats? Yes, it's all coming together now. I don't know when the last cut was, but the game plan here is to go ahead and get the singularity, and to unlock this, it'll be locked for you unless you discover all the basic constellations. So Visio, Amara, Decidia, Evorcio, and Avitas. But yeah, so we'll get this, and then we'll go to other places as well. I put conveyor belts down. Look at our leveling. Oh my god, look at our leveling go. I'm still gonna keep this Avitas because we get max life, which is nice, and all this max life stuff is nice. We also got the Decidia, so we get a 10% crit chance and all that. But yeah, we'll start sit here and then go back up our root tree that we're doing. Now we have our new perks. Let's go ahead and actually slap these guys. I'm also curious to see if we can get it with Ender Shard. Oh, we can. So I got him. Cool. Seems we can also capture the ancient entity as well. So now all we have to do is mark him. This hitbox is really weird. It's somewhere. There it is. Right in the cheeks. Alright, so I switched out the things because we got a lot of statues pretty quickly, and then getting a lot of statues pretty quickly again. So what we'll do is go ahead and get a wireless terminal here because I'm not sure how many of these we'll need. I know these are used for, these specific things are used for other multi-blocks down the line, so I don't really want to keep crafting those. So if we do that, and then we want the Nether Sky Amber. So I know we need at least... Why are you not showing up? Hello? I guess it just doesn't get recognized in the system. So I guess we can't do that. I think it's probably just a little bug. But anyway, I did notice that we are missing some other statues. We're missing the Corrales statue. And to get that, I can either spawn him. I think I was going to do earlier. Like this. Or I'm just going to go to the Woot farm. And because Woot's really good. We just need to change out the controllers every now and then. Just because we don't need that much of it, but we might as well just get another Woot farm going. And here he is. I punch him, capture it, and now we hurt. So yeah, and the time it took me to defeat that guy and make a controller, we've gotten over 200 statues, so definitely don't need them to run for that long. So we have the depleted LEU 235. We don't have the oxide fuel version of it. So to get that, it looks like we're going to have to put a fluid infuser with our spare oxygen. So yeah, that's pretty much the only way we can get it. It is the only way we can get it. Not pretty much, it just is. So yeah, we'll do that. So basically what I've done here is just same setup we have for this marginal mythic essence. We'll just have one infuser for each thing here, so now we can just go ahead and make ourselves a thing for depleted oxygen. Do this, and then we'll just do one. I'm not really sure how much we'll need. I don't want to use all of our depleted oxygen, so now we can pretty much just request this. And it should work. Oh my lord, you need upgrades. How could I forget? How could I be so forgetful? There we go. And now we have Nether Sky Amber. Nether Sky Amber. Requires the bloodmaster tome to become Dude, I have it. We've done this. For my next trick, I will try a vanilla crafting table. Let's place it down there. Let us see. Oh, there we go. Dub. That completes this quest for us. We're gonna want this one. We're gonna want the Terragenic Mythical Resource Miner. So for that, we're gonna need the four we have: the input hatch, fluid input hatch, item output, energy. Okay. The rest of this should be easy. We know how to make this. Easy enough. We have lots of cold iron. Easy. Wow. Okay. So this multi-block is actually super easy to build. It's just this that takes forever to get. Okay, so here's our completed multi-block. We just need the fluid input for it. And the fluid input that we need is weak mythic essence. And the way you get that, you can get it through a centrifuge from Sednanite, but we can't get that yet. That's the end of this chapter. Or mildly recursive goo. Mildly recursive goo we cannot get either. So we are reduced to getting it from the Enderstone Crucible, which is this one. And we have the Ever-Watching Eye already automated for this. Our weak mythic essence is here. And weak mythic essence is only used for this process. So that's why we're not storing it. And we'll just pipe it directly into our multi-block up here. Which makes me wonder if we should just put the multi-block, move this on top of that maybe. Okay, now it's all set up. Since it's only used here, I kind of moved it from over there to on top of this. It's a little dirty, but you know, space-wise, pretty efficient. So not enough space for fluid outputs used. So we have our weak mythic essence. This should have that, and then this. I see what's going on. It's not fast enough. So yeah, this is pretty much our the fastest we can do it, unless we build another mythical void resource miner, which I don't really think we need to. And then from here we have our outputs, which are being imported straight into the system. I'll take some of these. Get some new food in. We are so close to our next 4 hearts. Now that we have calcite, there is one thing I want to do, and that's I want to super enchant our flux infused bow. And to do that, we have everything we need here actually. So like demonic horn and heart and everything. So if we look it up, demonic horn and heart, we have that. The only thing we don't have here is dragon's blood plastic, which is just dragon's blood resin, which we have some just kind of laying around here. And also the only thing we need here is a sigil of ruin, and to do that we're gonna need a sigil table from Bewitchment. And then all of this, like you saw though, we have dragon's blood, we have this, snake venom comes from the Nether fortress. Let's go find some of that. White sage comes from growing white sage seeds, and then cleansing balm comes from putting, I guess you can trade for it, so we'll just trade for it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And this requires this, which requires liquid witchcraft, which requires a mandrake to be put in a witch's oven, so it's pretty easy. Huzzah! A super enchant. Just right click at the ground, I think. Now we have an insane bow. Multi-shot, power 12, infinity, leech. No idea what leech does. Half a heart per level, huh? Interesting. We really like the power 12. That's the nice part. Another enchantment that probably be pretty good is quick draw, if I had to guess. But to make it, we need all of this, which actually is easy because we have all of it. So, except for the infused glass and the steel reinforced bow, but we have runium, parchment's easy to make. We have this multi-block already, actually, and a lot of liquid starlight, as we all know. So yeah. So we actually don't have this altar. I don't know if I mentioned that before or not. But so yeah, it's just this. It's actually not too bad to make, actually. The only thing that's kind of annoying is probably be the ever-shifting fountain and quite possibly the stellar refraction table. Everything else we have, everything else is fine. It's just this. So the stellar refraction table is actually not too bad. We might just have to move this altar real quick to craft it because it seems we can't craft it in the other one. And the ever-shifting iridescent altar we can actually make right now. So yeah, actually not too bad. Look at this. Our new multi-block thing. Bada bing, bada boom. We have ourselves a quick draw bow. And now we can do lots more damage. So next up on our list is to get the Nethengenic Mythical Resource Miner, or we can do the fission reactor casings to make them easier to get. Both of which are going to be pretty useful. Doesn't really matter which one we do first. So following the chains down, I think it's going to be easier if we do the Nethengenic Mythical Void Miner first. And to do that, we need... I already have it over here. So to get this, we're going to need all this stuff. So the Vengeful Demon Eye, Dark Mithrilium blocks, and Crimson Quartz. We don't have any of that. The tier 3 we do have easy. So the Vengeful Demon Eye comes from Glowstone and Polished Vengeful Stone. Vengeful Stone comes from Vengeful Stone. And then this comes from Chiseled Stone and Vengeful Will Crystal, or it spawns in the Nether up kinda high. And I don't know if the Vengeful Stone is really used for much else. It is. So I guess we might as well get that going. So I want to get some more life essence into our stuff here, and to do that, we just need to link this to, nope, in the back, to that. And so now we should be linked in. And then once I place this here, we should get everything we need. And this will, look at all that blood we're getting. Oh, look at it all. And then from there, we can actually amplify this further. Not that we need to, but we can by giving it some, like, what do you call it? I was right there, wasn't I? Extraterrestrial, is that the best, or is it Twilight? Let's see. So extraterrestrial inside of a mob agonizer, 2.7 for 10 operations, and this is 6 for 10 operations. Okay. Just a little bit better. Is this Twilight Matter used for anything else? Not, the answer is no. There you go. And while we're doing this, we might as well make our next slates, which, can this thing keep up actually? Hello? Oh, yes it can. That was one thing. That got to just fine. 256. Wait, 25. That's 25 and a half buckets per operation. That's insane. But there should be our last slate. The ethereal slate, which should give us a quest. Put that in there. I know I'm getting off. I'm just getting sidetracked at this point. I know, but the vengeance key comes from unraveled fabric called a limbo. Can we even make this? The unraveled fabric, we can go mine that stuff. That's fine. But the call to limbo. So we need fragment of unraveling. Bloodmaster brick. Why is this so complicated? So we can get it from this guy. I've seen this dude before. I have no idea. I've seen this thing before, but I have no idea how to get it. It all comes from dimensions that we don't have access to right now, or I don't know how to get to. But they all lead back to automating the will. So I guess we have to do that. We want to build the ritual peaceful souls. I'm just following a YouTube video that's linked in the Discord. If I remember, I will also link this in the description as well. So we need a master ritual stone, which we crafted by just doing this with ritual stones. Ritual stones are crafted by, depending on the heart you give it, it all takes reinforced blood gems and corrupted shards. Past that, the kind of heart you give it, the higher tier heart, the more stones you get out of it. And we have green hearts, I think. I have quite a bit. We could, what's our situation looking like? Hello? That's the wrong amulet. It's this one. Oh, we can do green. Maybe? Oh, we can. Oh, we can. Do another 10 for our blues whenever we get those. Boom. Let's throw this back on. And now we have more hearts. I don't know what color that is. Like a pink? Then if I'm not mistaken, when we come to the center here, place it down like so. It doesn't really matter which center you choose, just so it's touching the center. Diagonally. And then here, if I just right click, it should just start building it for me. Yes, and that should be it. And the reason I was able to build all these, even though I didn't like directly craft these, is because it'll just convert the stones you have to whatever you need. Because in the crafting table, you can just automatically convert them. So for example, if you come here like ritual stone, they're all the same. Like there's no special craft for them. Then we take our awakened activation crystal that we made, who knows how long ago at this point. Just another star and some blood orb. Should activate. It should activate. It costs 5,000 to activate. Oh, there we go. Hello squid. Oh my god, it's a mule. Then we want gathering of forsaken souls. I mean, place that 4 blocks. So place like 4 blocks above this. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then place this. So this will be the 5th block. And then just go ahead and craft away. Oh, covered myself off. We are out of ritual stones, which is fine. What are we missing? Reinforced slate. Oh my god. And now we can just automate this the way we did way back when. And with our digital mob agonizer, it's easy. Then we want the resonance of the faceted crystal. Place your ritual stone like right here. And then go ahead and build it up. It should all just fit together. Yep, see, now you see it's completed. And this is about as, I guess, as compact as you can get it. I'm not sure how they figured it out, but they did. So now we just have to go through and activate them. In our current blood network, we got just a little bit of LP, just a little bit. I've just left our blood orb over here, and it's absorbing everything while we just agonize away. So that's how these rituals will stay running forever. I went ahead and activated them. As you can see, everything's dead and dying, so that's how you did that. So I've activated both of them, and now we just need apparently a demon crystallizer, which has EMC value? I never learned this? Hello? Ah, no EMC on that. And then I guess take the crystallizer, place it right in the center, just like so. And then I guess we're going to need 5 of these demon crucibles. So go ahead and crafting those. And then I guess we can place them here for now. And then I guess we need to put one of our Tartaric gems. This one's got a couple thousand, which is fine, in there. And then we'll start getting will in the chunk, I guess. And I know I've done this right because now I see some demon will crystal in here. And apparently, once it branches off, it'll branch off each of the colors that we need onto these different colored ritual stones. And then once all these are grown, then I'll come back and we'll get started. Oh, like that. I guess these need to grow now. So these look pretty full to me now. So now that they're all full, I can break them and then break this ritual. But I think I just do it like that. Break this, break that, that, that. And then when you get a ritual dismantler, I think. So get the ritual dismantler. Please be easy. Why must you not be easy? Riddle me that. How much do you have? Okay, we're still good. So we just go ahead, throw this in here, and then we're gonna need a blood shard, destructive will. Look what we have. We have some destructive will. Hopefully I don't need that actually. Let's actually let's just break the master ritual stone just in case I need it. Turns out we only need 4 of each type of will, so I can go ahead and make it. But we'll move this to up here for now. Because hopefully it should suck up anything that's left over. Cool. And now we can craft ourselves a ritual dismantler. I think you right click this twice. Yep. And then we can grab, where is it? No, not the copy pasta. This. Cover this back up. I hope. Then you need to put them all into drawers and lock them. And then I guess we need to put them in. You put 4 in, and then it'll craft a crystal. Like like so. And I guess we do it for all of them. I haven't looked yet. And here we go. Now we have all this. We're also going to want like a sound muffler or something for here. Just because it's getting kind of annoying. Please shush. Why are you not shushing? How inconsiderate for you to not die quietly. And I guess I just take them and set them down. Don't really know if it matters in what order. And then we take all of it and pipe it out with ender conduits, each one extracting on different colors. So everything inserts on green, and then everything extracts on like brown, blue, purple, cyan, like gray. And it gets fed into these, and it will grow these crystals. And I guess we come down here, and then right here, place another master ritual stone. Where's my divination? This one. And then you want the crack of the fractured crystal, like so. And this one costs 40,000 to start. Which is quite a bit, actually. But we have a lot, but 40k is kind of a lot, I think. So I guess once I activate this, rush of energy flows through it. Come back up here. Our demon will crystals are breaking, which is exactly what we want. And here we go. So we are now, I'm using this vacuum chest to pick up the things that get broken here. So we are now generating all this will passively, which is nice. And then to get rid of all the drops all these mobs do drop, we'll just go ahead, get another vacuum chest and put it into a trash can and get rid of it. So the next thing we need to do now that we have our Vengeful Will Crystal is to go ahead and just get our stone. So we just need to get some stone here. Like this and like that. And now we have Vengeful Stone, which we can go ahead and learn. And with that, we can go ahead and make ourselves some Vengeful Demon Eye, which is great. So the next thing on our plate here is we're going to want some Dark Mythium blocks. And to get that, we're going to need 100 Mythium, Void Metal, which we have a lot of, which is fine. And this Mythium. This Mythium's kind of a pain in the ass. And by kind of, I mean extremely. Unless we get the Mythium egg. How does one make this? Mythium used for anything else? The answer is yes. So we're going to make the egg. So the Mythium chicken, you have to infuse with Mythium blocks. And it seems Mythium ingots. So it's still your initial, there's no getting out of the initial giant pain in the ass. Because to make it this way without all that extra stuff, it still requires Mythium blocks. So you might as well make the chicken because this requires more Mythium than the chicken does. So yeah, so to make this, you need Salasmonis easy, easy. It's all easy. Like nothing's hard about this. It's just, it only makes one at a time. That's the problem. So I have to do this craft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24 times. That's what sucks. Luckily, we did all the prerequisite work for it. Because if you notice here, it says unlock this research is quite hard. Better to make the really scary V-shroom, so it's already coming in handy. But already, I don't remember when we unlocked this stuff. It's been a while, for me at least. So in theory, I have everything we'll need. In theory. Finally, on our last craft of this, between getting all the elements you need for this and just sitting here and crafting it, this has taken forever. Like at least an hour. So now we have everything. We just need to make this chicken egg, which is going to require just this basic stuff. So I'll get together and craft it. One egg in there, and we should be good to go. I will watch it to make sure nothing happens. There we go. We got the egg. It only took like 2 hours. And instantaneously, we've made much more in, instantly than I made in 2 hours. The next thing on the list here, we're going to take our Mythium blocks we just got and make them Dark Mythium, which is really easy. We only need 4 of them, which is way better than what I just had to do. But we do need 100 Mythium per, so we need 400 in total. And what gives us Mythium? Really nothing. Nothing that, like, is just Mythium, it seems. Houston, we have a problem. To avoid that happening again, we can make the Mithrilium smelter right now because we have Mithrilium, and that will get, what is this? Primordial node. Silver. What does that do? Blank greater focus. Interpesting. Get out of here. But this Mithrilium smelter will give us, does not produce any flux, so we won't have that happen again. We've been smelting a lot of stuff, and I'm surprised it took this long to get a single, thing. And the best way to get Vidium is pretty much the, V-shrooms. I'm tired of going and looking for them. So I'm going to make a flux concentrator, because that's how I can make them. Just with mushrooms and then that. So we can just do... it's this recipe, with a complex arcane mechanism, which takes this Mithrilium and all this other stuff, which we're getting, rust iron. I don't know where we're getting it from, but like these carved runes we're getting from our multi-blocks. And we just got Mithrilium, so it's already pulling its weight, you know? And I have no idea how this thing works, so if I just... Oh. Why are you facing that way? And why do you have... You just... Like that? And then if I give you... I should be able to give you mushrooms, right? No? Okay. Excuse me? The flux concentrator. How do I use this? Alright, so now we have our Mithrilium. Which, by the way, I can't imagine... Like, we've made this to chicken. I cannot imagine someone sitting there and making that many. There's no way it's ever happened before. And if it has, get some help. That's all I gotta say. Alright, now we have these 4 dark Mithrilium blocks. Go ahead and put all that away, which just leaves us with the crimson mythical stuff. And to get that many King Bam Bam statues, which I don't think we have any. Is this used for anything other than... Yeah, no. Okay, so we'll slap him around a little bit. So to spawn that guy, how do we do that? To do that, I guess we need to spawn the little guys. Hopefully they don't come spilling out. Oh, cool. They stay. Yep. So we'll just kill them. I need you to like stop exporting all my drops. Thank you. Alright, let's spawn this guy. I think it's just a drop it in the world kind of deal. Yeah, seems so. He'll spawn, and then we will instantaneously kill him. Because this thing does so much damage. I one-shot a dragon with this thing. Okay. You shot him. That's fine. Now let's see what happens with a quiver. Not nearly as much. It's just the way I have my perk set up. The next piece of this is the Wyvern core, so I guess we're getting a Draconic Evolution here. So we're gonna need Draconic cores. Cold Iron got it. Draconium got it. Ender Star got it. I remember doing that. Then what else do we need for this? That's it. Okay, so the only real thing here is Draconic core. Do we have what we need for that? The answer is I have Gallifrey. Can't do that. Which is fine. So we need Draconium blocks. Again, got it. Crystalline ingots, which I think we have a better recipe for now. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we need iron. No, calcite and crystalline dust gives us 8. As opposed to this. That's 4 diamonds blocks, a lapis, and iron gives you 1 in this recipe. But with the calcites and the crystalline comes from... 4, 1, 1. Okay, so instead of a 1, you get, what was it, 8? So yeah, much better. Then we also need corrupted stone, which just comes from corrupted shards. And apparently this ore, which we don't have, which is fine because we have about 51,000 corrupted shards. So that's no big deal. Now we should be able to request these. So if I request 10, it'll craft everything we need. No problem. So yeah, do 10. See how long it takes. Yeah, I figured this would be the bottleneck, but yeah, not too bad. And then we just need to teach the system how to make the Wyvern cores, which it knows how to make everything in here already. So all we have to do for that is hope there's room on these. I see a lot of recipes there. Oh, there is. Cool. So we go with this. That's save. Put it back in. That's. I'm not gonna make a joke there, but so we want a wyvern, and we want like 5 of these. They're actually not really that expensive, to be honest. We'll do that, and then how much draconium? Okay, we got enough. And this craft gets held up by the ender stars. I don't know, man. Where is it? This thing is so slow. Like, look at it. Not really much I can do about it either. I know there's a torturino, but I'm not sure if we can make that just yet. Blood infused dimensional ingot, tier 6 altar, which we don't have. We might have to go for the torturino next episode because it hurts how slow that is. But there's our wyvern cores. Let's go ahead and grab them out. Now we have 5 wyvern cores, which should be good enough for this. Means all we're missing is the King of Scorchers statue and the Watcher statue, both of which we should have downstairs, honestly. Yep. Here's this one, and we should be able to duplicate it as well. That one, nope, don't place down. So if we duplicate these, with dark matter, Scorcher Eternal Flame is used for what? Okay, so I guess that's one way to duplicate it. Do we care? Oh, any of this other stuff? No, we don't. So we're just gonna use it. Crimson. Oh, what's this stuff used for, actually? It's only used for this when you only need 4. So, yeah. We'll go with the craft here. Oh, wait, it needs 2! Ugh. We might be able to do this if I can figure out what fuel this takes. So, we need a crystallized dreadium cluster. We're gonna need a couple of them, but it only takes 1 block. So, we'll just do like 4 for now. We'll do this, and then I don't know what kind of fuel it takes. I doubt it would take coal. It couldn't be that easy, could it? No. What about blaze rods? Oh, nice. Now we have our clusters, which means we can take those statues and dupe them by... Oh, wait. I think you need dark matter. Do we have any in the system just chilling? We do for some reason. The Watcher Eye. Wait. Okay. And then we just... The Watcher... Not water. Watcher Eye. We use this. Okay. Easy. Now I can make the stuff. So now I have our crimson quartz. And that should be really everything we need for this. Well, not quite. But we get a blue firestone. I don't know if that's useful or not. But now that we have everything we need to build at least, we'll have to find someone to get moderate mythic essence. I have no idea how we can get that because we're pretty much... I'm sure there's something I'm missing, but we're more or less locked out of it until we get to the end of chapter 3, and I think we have to go through here to get to there. So I'm not... I'll probably ask around the Discord and everything to see what's up with that, because we can't get either of these because we're not progressed enough, yet we need it to progress, it seems. So... I'm probably missing something. I don't know. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode. We got a lot of stuff done. Quality of life, quality of just damage, life, things like that. And can build company multi-blocks, which is nice. So yeah. Next episode, I don't even know. Might go for a Torturino. Probably. Honestly, probably going to be what it is. And other stuff as well. Got our Bam Bam Slayer. Get that. But yeah, we'll see what else, because I doubt this will take all episode. I don't know. I'm going to stop yapping. See you guys.